everybody. My name is Will. Does everyone know my nickname? No, that's how I introduce myself. My nickname is Will the Thrill. Anyways, we're going to start today in Virasana. So, go ahead and get a block. I like to use a block and just place it right underneath my hips. Is that working? Is the music working? And I'm just going to tell a little story about how I got into yoga. And the first time I actually did a yoga class, my girlfriend at the time had brought me to a class, and it was over at the old studio. And I don't know if you know this or not, but I have a pretty big opinion of myself. And so when I had to go buy a mat, and I bought this really thick mat because I'm like, oh, that's the nicest mat, and it's the most expensive, so I'm gonna get that one. And so I get there, and the instructor, his name was Bryce, he was like, you might want to switch your mat. That's kind of an advanced mat. And I'm like, I'm kind of advanced. So, anyways, so I think he took that on as a challenge, and we did a foundations class, and it absolutely ruined me. He left me on the floor in a mess. It was not pretty. And it really humbled me. And so I talk a lot about yoga being this journey of self-discovery, because you really find out all kinds of things about yourself. You find out your fitness level. You find out like how mentally tough you are, how long you can hold a pose. Like when your mind is saying, no, 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 stop, and you're like, one more breath. And so to me, it's really self-revealing. About in all aspects, physically, mentally. It takes a lot of work here to show up, and then hell, like for me, it's laundry. Like I got like 4 loads of laundry a day, like coming here all the time because I sweat so much. And so there's all kinds of things that go into it. And we all find ourselves on the mat for different reasons. Your reason is different than my reason, and vice versa. But I do know at the end of the day, when we come to practice, we're better people when we leave. We're finding something there. And so that's kind of the journey of self-discovery I'm talking about. I don't know exactly what it does every time, and I don't know why, but I know that when I come to yoga and I spend the time on the mat, I leave a better person. And I think that's why we all kind of gravitate towards each other, because we're all on this self-improvement journey, no matter what the reason it brought you to here. But we're all here together. And so I just kind of want to share that with you, and whatever intention, whatever brings you to your mat, let's set that intention and let's do some box breathing and kind of get through this. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale on the count of 4 through our nose, hold, count of 4. Big exhale out through the mouth, count of 4, and hold, count of 4. So ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, sweeping overhead. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up to center. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. Now back up to center. Perfect. Okay, let's roll forward and find ourselves in tabletop. And we've been moving around a little bit, so let's just gingerly move our arms and legs up and down. Find your strength on the floor. Find your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers out wide. Flip your toes over and push yourself back into downward dog. And then let's just pedal here for a minute. You know, I wrote this practicum out and I have my copyright read it. And I spelled pedal, P-E-D-D-L-E. And it's not spelled that way, she told me. So, anyways. All right, let's look forward. Step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, big forward fold. Inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Reach. And exhale into Tadasana. That's Sanskrit, Tadasana. Okay, guys. All right, we're going to get into our sun salutation B. So I'm going to cue you from the feet down. Put your feet forward, or feet together, I'm sorry. Bend your knees, stick your hips back, raise your arms up, turn your pinkies in, push those hips back and make sure you can see all 10 toes. Wiggle the toes. You can shake your booty a little bit if you want. I know you want to. Okay. Forward fold. Plant your hands, step back. This will be our first vinyasa. Chaturanga down. Inhale into the up dog. Exhale into the downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, right foot comes forward. Left foot goes out at an angle, 45-degree angle. Left hip towards the front of the mat. Reach up into Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. Hands back down to the mat, plant. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale into the up dog. Exhale into the downward facing dog. Don't you smile at me, Joe?
I love you so much. I love you.
Okay, take that left foot forward. We're going to step up and raise up into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. This is warrior shit. What they did. Hey, good. Feel that warrior. Yeah, I like it. Okay, hands down to the back. Plant. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale to the up dog. Exhale into the downward facing dog. I'm breathing heavy, so it's working. Okay, look forward. Hop or step or jump to the front. Inhale on the half lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair. Exhale into your Tadasana. Big mountain posture here. Let's take a breath here. That's good. Let's take the edges of your mouth, round them up in a big smile. It's a good looking groove right here. All right. Okay, we're going to get into a little bit of movement right here, guys. So I'm going to take your left foot and step it back. Take your left heel, raise it up off the ground, sweep your hands up, high crescent. Okay, now transition. Spin your left foot, warrior 2. Rounding that warrior, breathing it. Keep that left knee over the right knee over the right ankle. Now flip your right hand up. Have your gaze follow your hand up over into reverse warrior. Now curl all the way down. Plant your hands. Step back into plank. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, Let's go down into child's pose. Walk your hands out. Take your right hand to the right corner of the mat. Take your left hand and put it on top of it. And just sit there and breathe for a few breaths. All right. Okay, let's move back into tabletop. Get into downward facing dog. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Sweep those arms all the way up to the top. That's not me. Come down into Tadasana. Now take your right foot. Step it back. Raise your heel up off the floor. Move up into high crescent. Keep your left hip pointed to the front. Take your right heel, spin, warrior two. Sink into your warrior. Your gaze is over your forward hand. Now, take your left hand, flip it up, reverse your warrior. From here, we're going to spin all the way down, cartwheel down, step back into plank, 10-second count off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, drop down to your knees. Put your knees, go down to child's pose. Put your left hand to the left corner of the mat. Right hand on top of it. And breathe into that side stretch. Stay here for a few breaths. Okay, move forward into tabletop. Push back into downward facing dog. Pedal here a few times. Go to the top of the mat, hop, step, or jump. Inhale on the half lift. Exhale on the fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up over your heads. Exhale into Tadasana. Take your left foot, step it back. Go sideways with it. Come up into your warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Now spin all the way down, but your left hand is on top of your ear, extended side angle. Back up into your warrior two. Cartwheel all the way down. Run a vinyasa. Inhale on your up dog. Exhale on your downward facing dog. Pedal here a few times. Some breaths in. Hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squeeze your arms up overhead. Exhale, come down into Tadasana. Now we're going to take your right foot, step it back, spin it so that it's even with the short end of the mat. Come down into warrior two on the left. Let's flip your hand, reverse your warrior. Now spin all the way forward on the exhale and come into extended side angle. Inhale back up into warrior two. Exhale, spin your hand all the way down, cartwheel down, vinyasa. Inhale on the up dog. Exhale on the downward facing dog. You guys feeling okay? Okay. So from here, we're going to raise our right foot up. On the inhale, big inhale, raise up. Bend and stack at your hips. Some of you might need to ground your pelvic floor here and flip your dog. Have that gaze go right over that right hand. All right. back around out of it, three-legged dog. Have your right foot, your right knee go to your right elbow, drop it down into your pigeon. Even your hips out, and then just come down a little bit. I'm this little sleeping pigeon. Feels good, right? Rock back and forth with it a little bit. Whatever you guys want to do. Let's plant our hands. Let's kick your right foot back out into three-legged dog. Put your right foot down by the left. Let's pedal here for a little bit. Now your left foot's going to rise. On the inhale. Bend and stack. Same thing. Flip your dog all the way over. Put your gaze out to the front. Over your left hand. Wave at your neighbor. Come back out of it. Flip back up. Three-legged dog. Your left foot's going to come down, right next to your right. Left knee goes to left wrist, to our pigeon on the left side. I actually added that in last minute, so I noticed I was a little fast. But I'm just thinking. This song is dedicated to Jill. Okay guys, let's push back out. Three-legged dog. And then drop it down. Head on the down dog. And now gently, gently, gently. Let's just drop both knees to the ground. So gentle. Take them backwards apart. Walk your hands all the way out into child's pose. Let's just have a few breaths here. Mainly because I need it. Okay, now we're going to slide forward onto their belly. Shimmy your hips a little bit, kick your legs out. Feel good. Take your right arm out in front of you. And go ahead and spin all the way around onto your backs. Hold on, we're not there yet. Grab both knees. You're gonna give yourself a little hug. It might be the only hug you get all day. Just kidding, today you'll get some, but some days this might be the only hug you get. Give yourself a big old hug. You guys did it, you're awesome. Take your left foot out to the left corner of the mat. And your right foot out to the right corner of your mat. And I talked a little bit about the beginning about this being a place of self-reflection, finding yourself. But we're also all on this journey together, and we have this energy that we share, and this bond that we share. And when we first started this teacher training, I was like, man, how am I going to remember 18 new people's names? And now, I couldn't even forget them if I tried. You guys have all been so special to me. And from the students to the teachers, to Joy, to everybody here, we've made this unique and deep connection that I'm always going to hold the rest of my life. And you guys have been really, really special in my journey. And I'm honored that I could be a small part of yours. And I leave you with these thoughts and these good wishes and well wishes. And I say everything with love. Namaste.